Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Fiona. I'm sweating and because it's warm in here, but I've got a cold and I've got a flu. Anyway, I'm leaving in a moment. I'm going up north, going to see my mum, going to pick up some of my things that I ordered, and that's pretty much going to be my day today, and then I'll come back later on this evening. So yeah, that's what's happening. Let's go. I'm getting on the train, so let's go. Ooh, train's here. Perfect timing. Euston Station. I got here early, like too early probably, but it doesn't matter, I'll just wait and chill.
Welcome all passengers joining us in London Euston Train Manager speaking. This is delayed 840 Avanti West Coast service to Edinburgh via the West Midlands. Currently running 12 minutes behind schedule. This was due to a late inbound service. Apologise for any inconvenience caused. First calling point for this service, Coventry, roll time 9:46, Birmingham International 9:56, Birmingham New Street 10:07, Cameron Dudley 10:18, Wolverhampton 10:30, Stafford 10:45. Crew 11:07, Warrington Banky 11:26, Wigan North West 11:37, Preston 11:51.
So I have made it to my destination, coughing and spluttering. I have made it. So I've just got a bus to catch, not far. Suspensors. It's chilly. When I get to the warm house, I will check in. Bye-bye. is the doctor's surgery. It's completely changed. And up there is the shops. I grew up here in this area, so all these houses and everything look the same, but the doctor's surgery has, the design of it has completely changed. So yeah. This used to be the direction, here's my finger, into the doctor's surgery. I had friends that lived in that close. All the roads up here are cul-de-sacs. Cul-de-sacs? Yeah, one way in. One way in, one way out. So yeah, this is where I grew up, went to school. Primary school is at the back of my mum's house, and then my secondary school is not too far from here. Anyway, I'll catch you later. So I've just left my mum's house, had a really good day. I didn't film any of it because you haven't seen my mum. That's the new bull in the train station. Yeah, because I haven't seen my mum and my family for a year, so I didn't film any of it, but I'm going back now on the 1721 London Euston. This is platform 1, so that's where I'm going to be heading right now. So let's go. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Fiona. What is it today? Can't remember. It's the weekend. It's the weekend. Yesterday I went to the Midlands to see my family. It was cool. And I left in the evening, got on the train, and just before the train pulled in to the station, it stopped, and they basically made an announcement that somebody had been hit by a train between two locations, two towns. So nothing was going to move, other than we just moved up a little to get into the station and everyone got off. And I just thought how, it's so sad. It's sad for that person who decided that yesterday evening was it for them. They're not going to go past yesterday evening. And the drivers that have to go through this happens a lot in England. I know in Asia, they can't jump in front of the trains because they have barriers up, but they will, like my friend of mine, she reminded me, she's in Hong Kong, they jump off buildings because of the stress and it's Christmas time. People just, can't continue. And so many people are affected by that person making that decision, yesterday. The driver, the people, if there were people on the platform when they jumped, people, they saw it. It must be, a terrible thing to see. The person's family. It's just sad all the way around. So yeah, I got back to the hotel quite late, because got off the train. Sorry, my hands, switching hands, my fingers. Got off the train and then had to wait, got on a coach, then the coach all the way into London, which is not terribly far. And then the tube, and then here. So I should have arrived around 6ish in the evening. I actually arrived around 10ish, just before 10, should I say. So yeah, so that was a sad moment, but people, I shouldn't even say that you get used to hearing that. You shouldn't get used to hearing that, because it's a sad thing. I've just being here as well, seeing a lot of sadness in people's faces. Yesterday I was sitting face opposite a guy and he was on his phone. And he was really, whatever he was writing to, whoever he was writing it to, it was deep, it was meaningful, he was giving his all into it. And then when he finished writing, which he was writing for ages and ages, he just leaned his head back and he just sighed, and you could just see sadness in his face. I don't even know the man, but you could see the sadness and stress in his face, and you see that a lot here. I used to see that when I lived here, and I still see that. So yeah, I just really wanted to just close out yesterday's vlog. It's not the way I wanted to close it out, but you know, obviously it's not in my control to, you know, yesterday was not in my control, so I go with what's happening. And yeah, I just wanted to just talk about that, and being kind to people and watching out for people is really important, especially here. You know, in Africa, at least where I am, we have train, but the train is moving so slow. It's not an intercity train. And again, if I say again, the point I want to make about the trains and that person making that decision, it's not like, it's devastating regardless, right? It's devastating regardless. But when that person made that decision to jump in front of the intercity train, it's very final, right? I mean, you could run in front of the car and it will be final, but those trains are the high-speed trains that just keep going. They just keep going. I remember years ago, I was on the train, it was my birthday, and it was a Sunday, and I was going to the library, and I was on the Bakerloo line, and I was sitting sideways so I could see out of the window. The window was here, so I was sitting like to the left of that window. And I saw a person and I saw movement. Then I heard I heard a thump, and then I heard underneath the carriage, and then because the train was coming into the platform, and and then the driver said that somebody is under the train, and actually it was in the Metro. It was in the Metro, which is the free newspaper, and the person survived. The person survived, and they survived purely because. I say purely because I shouldn't say that, but they survived, but they fell, it was in the Metro, and they fell into the pit. So that was there's the tracks, and there's a little drop in the pit. I remember reading that. And that's probably one of the reasons why they survived, but they were definitely hurt because I could hear them bouncing underneath the train, hitting them, and anyway. But yeah, that's what happened yesterday. That's what happened yesterday evening. So I had a good time. I'm leaving tomorrow. Today I'm just going to get a couple of things, and I've already kind of packed. I haven't bought a lot of stuff like last time. Usually I'm like, I'm going to take this peanut butter, and I'm going to take, it's like, it was a, nice nostalgic thing to take, and then I eat it and it's finished and I can't get it again. So I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm just not going to do it. I'm not going to torture myself. So I am going to get things that I can actually get when I'm there, or at least that will last a while. But I do need to just get some face washes that I can't get there. So yeah. So anyway, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to thumbs up. Don't forget to share. Don't forget to comment. I hope you've been enjoying my version of my Vlogmas. It's been really interesting. I'm going to be taking Vlogmas to a hot country now. I'm super excited. Flu is still with me, but I think it's passing now. So yeah, thank you for watching and sharing. Be kind to people, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye bye.